Hello, folks. So good to be with you today again. It is such a delight. It's been a little while since I dropped a message, and that's because I've been busy penning down some pages and putting down some words on the subject of identity, Christian identity. And there's a thought that I've been pondering about and again writing, and I wanted to share that with you on the fact that there are two aspects to our identity. There's the positional identity that has to do with who we are, and the functional identity that has to do with what we are called to do, who we are as individuals, our inherent identity. A royal priesthood, a peculiar people called to be separate, sent forth to manifest the light of God. Jesus said, "You are the light of the world." That is a positional identity. We are called to shine. That is a functional identity. When Apostle Paul met Jesus on the way to Damascus, it is very intriguing because he asked two questions, and those two questions are relevant to our identity. It says, "Who are you, Lord?" You see, the identity that we hold, our positional identity in Christ, is tied to who we know God to be. And so Apostle Paul needed a revelation of the one whom he had come across with, whom he had encountered, the light that he saw. He said, "Who are you, Lord?" It's the same question that Moses asked. When I go to the children of Israel, in when he was in Mount Sinai, and he had this encounter with the burning bush, he said, "What do I tell them? Who has sent me? What do I tell the people that sent me? Who do I say sent me?" You see, because the, your value as an individual, your value as a person is tied to the one who sent you. The value of the Apple computer or the Apple iPhone is cannot be disentangled. It is inherently connected to the value of the Apple company as a whole. And so who we are is tied to our revelation of who God is. That is why Apostle Paul always cried throughout the scriptures. He says, "That I may know him," because our expression of who we are is tied to the one who sent us. Now, the other aspect is what we are called to do, and that is a question of purpose, a question of identity, of function. He says, "What must I do, Lord, on the way to Damascus?" He said, "What must I do? What must I do?" That is a functional identity. Now, in most of our churches, we hold on to one and and uh, and at the expense of another. There are many churches that teach about who we are in Christ. We are already complete. The grace of God is available, and not as much on what we are called to do. This is the essence of this book. This book I'm writing, I'll put up a date around when it will be available. I'm anticipating sometime in June, but I'll get a definite date where you'll be able to purchase copies. But I'll put that information in the coming days, and I'll be elaborating a little bit on functional and positional identity and the relevance of balancing these two, because our expression in Christ, our expression in the world it necessitates um, understanding and coming to the realization of the fact that we need to know who we are as children of God, but we need to know what we are called to do. Thank you very much, and God bless you.